Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your host, Tony the Closer. I'm here to help 5,000 people make 100K in 2020. So I need you to bring your friends, your family along on this journey. I'm excited to give you another video today, and I'll be talking about another type of distress. We're going to be talking about circumstantial distress sellers. These are people that have something that's going on in their life that's going to impact them. But before I get into the content of today's video, do me a favor right now and look down there, press that thumbs up button, give me a like, and make sure that you have your bell notification on, so when I put out these new videos, you don't miss out on anything. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to text 100K in 2020 to the number 21,000. I'll be sending you guys updates, texts, and free game plans. I've been working on a couple of things. I'm a little bit behind, but as you can continue to watch these playlists of the new videos that I'll be putting out every single day, I want you to be able to have the notifications of what we have going on and best ways to be able to help you make money in 2020 using wholesaling real estate. All right, so you guys ready? Let's talk about circumstantial distress. Like, these are the sellers that have something that's going on in their life that's making them have to sell. And there's so many different types of people that like go through some sort of something, like life happens. We talk about it all the time. And I'll tell you, these people are ones that typically you'll be able to find a higher bit of motivation. So they're more likely to want to sell because there's something that's going on that could potentially lead to them needing to sell the property. So I've had very lucrative deals using very targeted lists towards circumstantial sellers. Distressed sellers. Some of the best ones that I'll tell you, I'll go through about 8 different types that you can target. You can even go online and be able to look up where you can find some of the resources to be able to help you get more information to be able to get in contact with these exact types of leads. And I'll tell you, just with any lead, you cannot always find a deal. It's going to require a little bit of work, some dedication, some extra steps. You might have to get a little creative with how you get in contact with these people. But I can tell you right now, this is like digging for gold if you can get it. Like, once again, I say this all the time. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. But guys, ladies, I promise you, people get rich off this industry all the time. Okay, so let's talk about a few of these people. Let's talk about people that are getting divorced. That's a circumstantial distress. Like, anybody that's going through something in their home, in their marriage, guess what? Sometimes when they go through divorce, they got to split up. The property has to be made available for sale. So that's a definite good way to be able to get in contact with somebody that might need to sell their home. So what can you do? Maybe you need to get in contact with going downtown and figuring out what's the process in your local area to be able to get in contact with these leads first. I think everything is always about reverse engineering, how you can figure out whether that's getting in contact with divorce attorneys and becoming friends with them. That's one of the suggestions I would make, is getting in contact with somebody that can help you as far as getting early leads. Another thing is people that get incarcerated, going to jail. If somebody's went to jail, their homes could be potentially up for sale or foreclosed on. So being able to get in contact with these type of people can potentially lead to somebody that has ability. They're going to need help, and anybody needs help. You can always come up with an opportunity that you can make a deal happen. The next thing, maybe somebody has lost their job. I've got fired once or twice in my life. If you've ever been fired, that puts you in a financially tight position where you might have to think about how you're going to be able to do something moving forward. Maybe somebody's relocating. They have to move. Their job moved them to somewhere else. That's another type of circumstantial distress that you might potentially have to look at. Maybe death, which is probate leads. We talk about this all the time. Somebody dies. Guess what? There's a probate that process that happens, and if you get familiar with the probate process in your county, guess what? You can figure out how to reverse engineer it and be the first one to get in contact with people. And these are delicate leads, but I know I have friends that are very, very profitable by simply targeting nothing but probate properties. Like, these homeowners die, their kids or somebody inherit these properties, and then either they don't want to keep up with it, they can't afford to keep up with it, something of that nature, and it still has to be sold. So that's a very, very good lead source to target. I would tell you to go to your local courthouse and ask for their probate files, and I will go through and I will start trying to work through the probate files. And I will have other videos where I go more in detail of the probate process and all these different ways that I target. But today I'm just giving you an overall coverage of what type of leads you can find that are circumstantially distressed. let's talk about absentee owners. Now, these are owners that might not live in the area. They don't live in that particular house, for example, and it might be an investment property. They might have it as a home that they just use, for the winter or whatever it could be. This is a property that they don't currently live in. I found some of my best deals targeting nothing but absentee owners, because typically if they don't live in the property, chances are if there's equity in there, they might be open to just taking an offer and selling it. And then another one that I love so much is the tired landlords. And this is going to be the one that we're going to actually work on today at the end. So tired landlords is one of my favorite circumstantially distressed people to work with, because guess what? They may have had somebody that's really gotten on their nerves. They're tired of fixing up the property. They're tired of people trashing their property. And sometimes they be like, you know what? I've had enough. And I'll tell you right now, for today, my task for everyone is to go to gosection8.com in your local market, and I want you to call all the homeowners that you see up there in your area, because guess what? On that website, they give you the phone numbers for free. So you know that they have the property, and all you got to do is get in contact with these homeowners and see if they actually have any interest in selling. And I found that this has been gold when it comes to being able to get in contact with someone that it might be really sick and tired of dealing with. So that's it for today. If you guys enjoy this type of content, do me a favor, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe, and do me a favor. I'm trying to help 5,000 people make $100,000 this year in wholesaling real estate. So I need you guys to share this to as many people as you possibly can. Help us continue to grow the channel. And remember, it's our turn. I'm your host, Tony the Closer, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.